Yassin. Dr. Muhammad Yassin. Muhammad. Oh, but it's written here Muhammad Yassin. Muhab Said, أهلا بيك، تفضل. Expression of P450 aromatase in granulosa cell tumor of the ovary.
Welcome everybody. This is Muhammad Saeed from Armed Forces College of Medicine, a third-year medical student. I'm here to speak about the expression of P450 aromatase in granulosa cell tumor. Of course, it's done by my colleagues Mahmoud Yassin, Abdurrahman Mahmoud, Omar Usama, and Mahmoud Alian under the patronage of Major General Dr. Ayman Shafi'i and Major General Dr. Hani Hafs, under the supervision of Professor Dr. Hana Naguib and Dr. Reham Shahab. Basically, not all cancers are pink, which means that nowadays, not only the breast cancer is the biggest disease facing women nowadays, however, there is also the ovarian cancer, which is the fifth most common cause of cancer-related deaths worldwide, fourth in Egypt and 10th in the United States. It has awful statistics, as every woman out of 75 will be diagnosed with ovarian cancer during their lifetime, and it also had a very low 5-year survival rate, ranging from 43 from 2002 till 2008, which increased a bit in 2017, reaching 47%. It has 4 types, either being the epithelial cells, which accounts for 70%, or germ cells, which accounts for 20%, or the stromal cells, which account for 10%, or metastasis from other organs, 5%. What we're gonna discuss here today is the type of the stromal, which is the subtype to granulosa cell tumor, which is a rare tumor, accounting for only 2% of all ovarian tumors. And it has 2 types, either being adult, accounting for 95%, or juvenile, accounting for 5%. The other thing we want to talk about is the P450 aromatase, which is an enzyme that has the ability to convert testosterone into estrogen by desaturation of ring alpha of the 19-carbon androgen into an 18-carbon estrogen. Basically, any cell that has the expression of P450 aromatase has the ability to produce estrogen, and the immunohistochemical expression proves that 80% of all the granulosa cell tumor cases showed aromatase positive. As shown here, the aromatase positive was the aromatase stain, accounting for 80%, versus the aromatase negative, accounting for 20% only. So this leads us to an outcome that out of all these stromal cells, the only cell that has the ability to produce estrogen is the granulosa. So estrogenic stromal cell tumor is only represented by the granulosa cell tumor, which means that the fibroma here, all these histotally cell tumor, don't have the ability to produce estrogen. And it has a very high recurrence rate, that more than 50% of the cases 5 years post-operatively, and in some cases recurrence occurs 37 years afterwards. So on the basis of clinical diagnosis, how can this be helpful? Basically, we can use this correlation between the granulosa cell tumor and the P450 aromatase, as the studies prove that the recurrence of the P450 expression and estrogen occurs exactly the same as occurs in the primary. As it's shown here, you can see the primary tumor with the aromatase stain showing the positivity occurring almost exactly the same in the recurrence, while being a aromatase negative case from the beginning in the primary, it won't show the positivity in the recurrence. So we can say that the aromatase status, once it's programmed, it's maintained by the recurrent tumor exactly as it occurred in the primary. So this leads us to a conclusion that the serum estrogen and aromatase in the primary tumor, plus of course the periodic radiological scans, can be a useful marker for the recurrence in a former granulosa cell patient, which provides us with the helpful information that we need to follow up our patients through the long term. And finally, I would like to thank all my professors for the support, Professor Hala Naguib, Professor Nermeen, and Professor Dalia, of course Professor Raham, and Major General Hani and Major Sharif. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'm very impressed. Actually, you're a student, aren't you?
Yeah. Third year.
What?
Third year.
Third year.
Yeah.
Third year student, and still you can do research, and still you presented your talk perfectly.
Thank you very much.
As perfect as any postgraduate doctors.
Thank you very much.
So we are expecting a lot from you.
Thank you.
Perfectly. Your college, we are expecting much. As students at this level, so that's postgraduate, oh my God.
Thanks for your hospitality.
It will be more, much better than professors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Dr. Ahmed.
Thank you. And now we are going for